Imagine a world born amidst ancient mountains, a land rich in history, yet often scarred by conflict. This was the world of Caucher Birkar's birth. He emerged in the province of Kurdish Dawn, within Iran, in 1978, a time when the very air crackled with tension. The Iran-Iraq War cast a dark shadow. It cast long, ominous shapes over daily life. For a child growing up then, uncertainty was a constant companion. The whispers of war framed his early years. His Kurdish heritage is a profound part of his story. The Kurdish people, a resilient and ancient culture, have long sought their place. They have faced immense hardships, striving for recognition and peace. Birkar, then known by his birth name Feridun Derakhshani, was part of this enduring community. Growing up in a village near Marivan, he was immersed in a culture that valued strength and perseverance. These were not abstract ideals, but necessities for survival. The political turmoil was not just news from afar. It was a lived reality where the backdrop of his youth was one of profound instability. Bombs fell. Villages were sometimes caught in the crossfire. Yet in some, such conditions ignite a deeper search for order, for something constant in a shifting world. This early environment, so fraught with peril and uncertainty, makes his later achievements shine even brighter. Life for young Caucher Birkar was rooted in the earth. He grew up on a subsistence farm, where hard work was the rhythm of existence. The family toiled to grow what they needed. They lived simply, connected to the cycles of planting and harvest. Formal education, as we often understand it, was not a prominent feature in his parents' lives. Their wisdom was of a different kind, born from experience and the land. This lack of extensive schooling in his immediate family did not, however, create a barrier to his intellectual curiosity. Instead, it perhaps allowed his mind to wander, to question, to seek knowledge in unconventional ways. The farm was a place of practical learning, teaching observation, patience, and the consequences of actions. These are qualities not so different from those needed in scientific or mathematical exploration. While his parents might not have discussed complex theorems, they understood the intricate systems of nature. This environment, though lacking in academic resources, was not devoid of intellectual stimulation. His pursuit of knowledge, therefore, was largely self-driven, a testament to an innate thirst. Imagine a young mind surrounded by the tangible realities of farming. Yet within that mind, abstract concepts began to bloom. He was not content with just the physical world. He yearned to understand the patterns, the underlying structures. The seeds of his future were sown in this humble setting. Every great journey often has a pivotal moment, a guiding star. For Caucher Birkar, that initial spark in the realm of mathematics came from his older brother Haydar. It was Haydar who first introduced him to more advanced mathematical concepts. He opened a door to a world beyond the arithmetic of daily life. This was more than just sibling guidance. It was the unveiling of a universe. Haydar's influence was crucial. He provided the initial impetus, the first glimpse into the elegant and ordered world that mathematics represented. Young Caucher was a quick study. He didn't just learn. He absorbed. He devoured the mathematical ideas his brother shared with an aptitude simply unparalleled. Soon he was not just keeping pace with Haydar, but beginning to explore concepts that were new even to his initial mentor. This rapid progression was becoming a clear sign of a prodigious talent beginning to awaken. By the time he reached high school, Birkar's mathematical prowess was undeniable. He had begun to outpace his teachers. The quest for deeper mathematical understanding led Caucher Birkar to the University of Tehran. This was a significant step, moving from his village to the bustling capital. Here, he could immerse himself in a more formal and rigorous academic environment. The university offered access to resources and intellectual peers that were previously unavailable. He excelled, earning his bachelor's degree in mathematics. This period was crucial for solidifying his foundational knowledge and for proving his capabilities in a competitive academic setting. Even as an undergraduate, Birkar was not just a student. He was an explorer. He was already beginning to ponder the profound questions that lay at the heart of mathematics. His time in Tehran was not merely about completing coursework. It was about engaging with complex ideas, about testing the limits of his own understanding. The political climate in Iran, though still complex, allowed for this pursuit. He navigated this world focusing on the universal language of mathematics. The dream of pursuing mathematics at the highest level eventually led him to seek opportunities abroad. And in the year 2000, his dream became a reality when he travelled to the United Kingdom. Caucher Birkar's name became synonymous with profound advancements in a specific yet vast area of mathematics: algebraic geometry. This isn't just about shapes you can draw. It's about understanding complex, multidimensional objects defined by intricate equations. Think of it as exploring universes with rules far stranger and more beautiful than our own. His work delves into the very fabric of these mathematical realities. He sought to classify them, to understand their fundamental properties. One of his most significant contributions lies within the Minimal Model Program, or MMP. This ambitious program aims to classify algebraic varieties by transforming them into simpler, minimal versions. Birkar's work provided crucial breakthroughs in this program, particularly for varieties of general type. Furthermore, Birkar made a groundbreaking contribution regarding the boundedness of Fano varieties. Fano varieties are special types of algebraic varieties that are, in a sense, positively curved. Birkar, building on the work of others and introducing his own ingenious techniques, proved this conjecture. This was a landmark achievement, solving a long-standing problem and bringing a new level of clarity to this important class of geometric objects. The world of mathematics has its own stars, its own constellations of brilliance, and among its highest honours is the Fields Medal. It is often described as the Nobel Prize of Mathematics. Awarded only every 4 years to mathematicians under the age of 40, it recognises outstanding discoveries. In 2018, at the International Congress of Mathematicians in Rio de Janeiro, Caucher Birkar was awarded this prestigious medal. This was a moment of immense global recognition for his profound contributions to algebraic geometry. The citation for his Fields Medal highlighted his proof of the boundedness of Fano varieties and his contributions to the Minimal Model Program. For Birkar, a refugee who had overcome such immense personal and political hurdles, this award was not just a personal triumph. It was a beacon of hope. Beyond the Fields Medal, Birkar's work has garnered other significant accolades. In 2010, he was awarded the prestigious Leverhulme Prize in Mathematics and Statistics for his work on birational geometry. In 2016, he received the AMS Moore Prize for a significant research article. Each recognition was a testament to the depth and impact of his research, solidifying his reputation as one of the leading figures in modern mathematics. The joy of receiving the Fields Medal in Rio de Janeiro was incredibly, but was sadly followed by a moment of dismay. Mere minutes after the award ceremony, the medal was stolen. It vanished from his briefcase. This was a shocking and unfortunate event, casting a brief shadow over what should have been an unblemished celebration. News of the theft spread quickly, adding a dramatic and unexpected twist to his story. However, Birkar's reaction to this unfortunate event was remarkable. It spoke volumes about his character and his perspective on life and achievement. While undoubtedly disappointed, he displayed an extraordinary sense of calm and optimism. He famously quipped, "I'm hoping this is all a dream." Later, he expressed a hopeful sentiment, suggesting that perhaps the thief, upon realizing what they had taken, might find an interest in mathematics. His focus remained on the work, on the mathematics itself, rather than on the material symbol of recognition. The real award was the knowledge gained, the problem solved, the beauty uncovered in the mathematical universe. Caucher Birkar's approach to mathematical research is characterized by intense focus and a preference for solitary work. He is not typically found in bustling, collaborative environments for his core thinking. Instead, he often immerses himself deeply in problems, working alone for extended periods. This allows him the uninterrupted concentration needed to grapple with the extraordinarily complex concepts at the heart of algebraic geometry. Imagine an astronomer alone in an observatory, patiently observing the distant cosmos, seeking patterns and understanding. Birkar's process is similar, a deep personal communion with the abstract structures he studies. His working habits are absolutely intense. He can dedicate many hours day after day to a single problem, exploring different angles, testing hypotheses, and meticulously building logical arguments. This dedication is fueled by an intrinsic motivation, a profound desire to understand. It's not about external rewards, but about the thrill of discovery, the satisfaction of unraveling a complex mathematical tapestry. This solitary yet passionate engagement is a hallmark of many great mathematicians. They create entire worlds in their minds, exploring them with rigor and creativity until new truths are revealed. Caucher Birkar's identity is a rich tapestry woven from diverse cultural threads. His Kurdish heritage, with its history of resilience and struggle, undoubtedly shaped his early perspective and his determination. Growing up in Iran provided him with his initial formal education in mathematics. His later life as a refugee and then a citizen in the United Kingdom added another significant layer, exposing him to a different academic culture and society. These varied experiences have contributed to a broad and nuanced worldview, allowing him to connect with people from many different backgrounds, often speaking about the importance of his roots and the journey he's undertaken. This journey has not been just geographical, but also intellectual and personal. The challenges he faced have in many ways fueled his drive. The search for stability and a place to pursue his passion for mathematics led him across borders, but his core identity remains connected to his origins. This blend of experiences gives him a unique vantage point, one that appreciates the universality of human aspiration. One particularly strong intellectual influence Birkar has cited is Alexander Grothendieck, one of the most revolutionary and influential mathematicians of the 20th century, and also a refugee who profoundly reshaped algebraic geometry. Birkar's admiration for Grothendieck is not surprising, given the depth and ambition of his own work in algebraic geometry. Today, Caucher Birkar stands as a towering figure in mathematics. He holds a prestigious position at the University of Cambridge, a leading centre for mathematical research, where his work focuses on algebraic geometry, exploring complex structures and new theorems. Birkar's journey from Kurdistan to Cambridge is inspirational. It underscores the power of curiosity, resilience, and the pursuit of knowledge. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more mathematical and numerical insights. Thanks again, and until next time, stay calculating, my friends.